How is hail formed? Chat GPT. Hail is formed through a complex process that involves the upward movement of air within thunderstorm clouds and the presence of supercooled water droplets. Here's a simplified explanation of how hail is formed. Updraft. Inside a thunderstorm, strong updrafts of air carry raindrops upward into colder regions of the cloud. These updrafts can reach speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Supercooling. As the raindrops are lifted higher into the cloud, they encounter extremely cold temperatures. These temperatures can be below freezing, even in the summertime. However, despite being below the freezing point, the raindrops remain in a liquid state because they haven't yet encountered a nucleus on which ice crystals can form. Nucleation. When a supercooled water droplet comes into contact with an ice nucleus, such as a tiny ice crystal, frozen raindrop, or even a small dust particle, it rapidly freezes around the nucleus. This forms a small ice pellet known as a hailstone. Layering. The newly formed hailstone is then carried by the updrafts to higher and colder regions of the cloud, where it encounters supercooled water droplets once again. These droplets freeze upon contact with the hailstone, adding another layer of ice. This process of supercooling, freezing, and layering can occur multiple times as the hailstone is carried up and down within the storm cloud. Growth. Each time the hailstone cycles through the updrafts and encounters supercooled water, it grows larger by adding more layers of ice. The stronger the updrafts, the more times the hailstone can cycle through the cloud, resulting in a larger hailstone. Exit from the cloud. Eventually, the hailstone becomes too heavy for the updrafts to support, and it falls to the ground as hail. The size of the hailstone depends on various factors, including the strength of the updrafts and the length of time it spends cycling within the cloud. Hailstones can range in size from small pellets to large spheres several inches in diameter. It's worth noting that the formation of hail requires specific conditions within a thunderstorm, so not all thunderstorms produce hail.